The new Hermitcraft season has arrived. Last night we booted it up for the first time. We all spawned in on a tiny little island and it was chaos. There's always chaos when you start up a season because suddenly you realise actually you have to actually just start Minecraft again. I mean, it doesn't matter how good we are at the game, you still have to start off punching trees, gathering up resources and getting things going. I'd forgotten about this head. Yeah, I'm wearing a cod's head. It's Hermitcraft time. Season 7, Episode 2. It still feels a little bit surreal that we're here. Hermitcraft Season 6, it feels like that started just yesterday. And then now we're in Hermitcraft Season 7, which also feels like it just started yesterday because... That's a terrible joke. I gave up on that one halfway through it. I mean, you could see where it was going. It was quite a predictable joke. I have something to tell you guys. Since the start of Hermitcraft Season 7, I've felt a shift in my very core. Okay, I feel as if my identity has changed a little bit, and I just want all of you to embrace Mumbo Baggins. Okay? My name is now Mumbo Baggins. You all laughed at me. You all laughed at me. You all laughed at me when I built up my Kaguma vault saying that, well, Grian's just going to find the items, he's going to break through into it. Well, just take a look at this. This is a clip from Grian's latest episode of Hermitcraft.
K-G-O-O-M-R. I don't know what that means.
It works! Well, this was not the friendly start to a Hermitcraft episode I was expecting. I just logged into the server and almost died. I logged in right here and there was slime blocks all in this area here. I was suffocating, couldn't really understand why. I'm pretty slow to react, as you guys know. I was almost killed by this. Wow. Okay, looks like lots has happened here. Well, that was unexpected. What on earth is this thing? I can't help but feel like Iskal is responsible for this. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Iskal's super silly, super fun, bouncy castle. Partners only? Oh, so this is how he's going to get me into partnership with him. I mean, I do really need slime blocks, and I do have a ridiculous quantity of iron blocks. Like, my iron farm is doing really, really well. And I really want to go into this bouncy castle. I really, really want to go into this bouncy castle. I did get good, but I could get gooder. Is a sentence that... there's lots wrong with it. But in the previous episode of Hermitcraft, I did complete my Hermit Challenge where I got good in Minecraft. I've got a bunch of stuff. All my resources enchanted. I'm fully set up. The Hermitcraft server's gone a bit wild. I'm standing in an area that is filled with the severed heads of members of the server. The head games have begun, and well, I kind of feel a bit bad because I'm on the non-combatant side, right? But I kind of want to be a part of this. I have a crazy base. At least I plan on having a crazy base. You see, over the past couple episodes, we've kind of been working out some ideas for this thing. In the previous episode, I spent I think around about 6 hours in total just deforesting this area here. That should give you a pretty good idea of just how massive this area actually is. And in today's episode, we are going to do a lot more work on it. A lot more work on it. I actually plan on getting the starting foundations all worked out. We in double figures. It's episode 10. In the previous episode, we built up this rather ridiculous looking structure, which from this angle doesn't actually look that ridiculous, but if you fly out, yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one, and this is the start. This is the beginnings of my base. Goodness gracious me. The view from up here is pretty insane, isn't it? This base is really coming together quite nicely. We spent a lot of time in the previous episode working on these 7 outlines right here. It was a mega episode with, I think, around about 36 hours of progress in it. So, yeah, quite chock-a-block, which is a term that I have not used since I was about 8. We've got a lot of things to do in today's episode. In about an hour's time, I'm going to be doing a live stream where I create a whole bunch of concrete ready for our mega structures, because as you guys know, that they use a lot of concrete. But currently, I am fairly ill-prepared for it. And really, this place is beautiful. This is a really nice environment. And this is the underside of my villager breeder. We've got to sort this. How did I not notice that while I was building? Hermitcraft Season 7. Here we are on top of our mega base with our planned out area underneath. I'm really happy that we took the time in the previous episode to get some things worked out for the actual central section of the base, because to be honest with you, it's kind of been stressing me out a little bit. This video is sponsored by Audible. Sometimes I speak so fast that the words just all seem to blend into one noise. Which, on the topic of noises, that was a really strange way of saying the word noise. Although noise is now stopping sounding like a word. Let's just quickly move on. Welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. In the previous episode, we built up this little base right here, thanks to Iskall challenging me in Hermit challenges to get gooder. It's a horrible thing to have to say. Every single neuron in my brain is telling me to not say that sentence. It's time for another megasode. In episode 10 of Hermitcraft Season 7, we built up all of the frameworks for the outside area of my base, and that was fantastic. You know, we managed to make it work. We got them constructed, but they're still completely hollow. The only one that we have that is fully filled in is this one right here, and hopefully that is going to change in today's Hermitcraft episode. I've just logged into the server to see this. Oh my goodness, look at this. This guy's just... He's got his green belt that he's wearing on his face, and obviously because I'm just a pathetic purple belt, I'm now being blasted. I think Doc is also chilling over by the button. He's trying his best to get an awesome belt. I think he's actually been waiting here for ages. And then Iskall came along and just hit the button while Doc was waiting, which I don't think he was particularly happy about. These are some tweets that I saw this morning. All in all, it seems like the button is doing exactly what I expected it to do, which is, cause issues between hermits. It's a well-known fact that I'm currently the poorest hermit. I have totally run out of diamonds. I spent my last 2 diamond blocks at Iskall's Treasure Island, and I won gravel and cobblestone, which is kind of not what I was hoping for, I'm going to be totally honest, and now I've resorted to selling the clothes off my back, the moustache off my face, and the hair on top of my head. I'm here, you're here, it's Hermitcraft time. I've just flown past the button to see this thing. Look at the green team headquarters, clubhouse type thing that Scar has built. I'm incredibly envious. I'm also kind of upset because, I mean, that means that the green team... Who's going to want to get yellow, orange or red if this is looking so awesome? And then there's me, stood here as a stupid purple belt looking all ridiculous. I mean, my face certainly isn't helping the situation. My trousers aren't helping the situation. My sleeves aren't helping the situation. And the back of my head isn't helping the situation either, my bald patch. But the purple belt is making me look extra especially ridiculous, so maybe we should try and improve that. What on earth is all this? I thought I'd quickly pop onto the server to check up on how the button's doing, and... I mean... Look, the green team, no, they're not satisfied with just having a gigantic clubhouse that is absolutely beautiful. They've also got a waiting room. They have a waiting room. Something very strange has happened. I don't really know how. I've been spending a lot of time over by the iron farm recently. These guys seem to be, there's a lot of them, and they're all just packed into here. I don't get it. Oh, well, I'm a total moron. Prepare yourselves for a very strange angle. Today, I'm not actually starting things off on the Hermitcraft server. I'm starting things off in a creative mode testing world that I've been in for the past couple of days. You see, I have been hard at work doing all of the designs and things for my base. The central tower is now sort of planned out. I think I have a good idea of what I'm going to do, and that has me very excited. Today is finally the day. We have built up all the outside of the base, we've planned out what we're going to be doing in this area right here, in the octagons and things, but this central part of the base has been sort of neglected recently, and I haven't really spoken too much about it, and to be frankly honest, it's because I've been stressing a lot. I had no idea what I was going to do with it, okay? I built up the outside of the base without really having a proper plan in base for what this magical, massive tower in the center was actually going to be. So over the past few days, I've been buried in a creative mode testing world, and I've come up with something that I think looks really, really cool, and now I'm going to try my best to build it up on the Hermitcraft server. It's time for another episode on the Hermitcraft server. In the previous one, we built this rather ridiculous looking thing in the center of my base, and I've said it about 100 times now, but I am so happy to have things beginning to be built in the center here, because I've been stressing out a lot. We built out the outside without any real plan for what I was going to do as the main centerpiece, But this is looking seriously cool. I invested a lot of time into this thing and I'm very glad that I did. All of the details have worked out really nicely. It's looking properly ruined and that is exactly the style that I am going for here. Grumbot is here. I've been chatting with Grian and he says that the exterior has been all finished. The bot is actually constructed and I assume it's over by the headquarters. So I'm excited to see what it actually looks like. Whoa, what is going on? Look, can you see? Am I going crazy there? Or are those... That almost looked like it was wobbling as we were on our way in. It's like the textures are kind of going a little bit crazy. This looks amazing. Wow, whoa, what just happened there? Mumbo for Mayor t-shirts are now available. If you want to support the Mumbo for Mayor cause, then there's a link down in the description. You can grab one for yourselves. I personally absolutely love them. I think they're really cool, so please do check them out. Anyway, on with the episode. Diamonds in Minecraft. People care about them a lot. It doesn't matter that I've got an enormous base. It doesn't matter that I've got an industrial district with huge automatic farms. It doesn't matter that I've got a villager trading hall, automatic iron farms, and all that area all done and dusted. People in the comments judge me for the number of diamonds that I have. Mumbo for Mayor t-shirts are now available. Link is down in the description if you want to grab one for yourself. And remember, it has to be worn with jeans up to your nipples. That's a requirement. Like this. I think we can all agree that this looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, sure, the for Mayor bit is kind of missing, so it looks like I'm just wearing a t-shirt that just says Mumbo, but still, I think I look cool, and that's the most important thing. Anyway, we're over here at the Geometrical Mayhem, which is my base. I mean, this is just looking like pure chaos, but like organised chaos, good chaos, but total chaos. I'm really liking the way that this place is coming together, and I can't wait to actually build things up to peak heights. That is far too close for comfort. From now on, I'll be playing with this field of view so that I'm as far from the camera as I possibly can be to improve your viewing experience. I really do hope that you enjoyed this episode on the Hermitcraft server. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!